go. Hey, this is Deb with Tatiana.
Hey.
We're going to be answering these questions, and I'm going to shut off the chat. So I probably should put up an announcement that we're doing these on here, but what the hell, you'll find it. And at the end, we're each going to pick one person to join, if anybody.
Boom.
So hopefully people will be joining. Can you hear? Hit some hearts if you can hear.
Who's there? How do we know? There's one person.
Hey,
that one person. Hit a heart.
They'll see it. Don't worry. So
There we
there's
go. We got two bitches.
Can you hit the hearts? Give us some hearts. Yes.
Boom.
Okay, you can hear us.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, awesome. All right, so I have the commenting shut off. We're going to answer a few of the questions from the post, and then at the end, we're each going to pick one person to join in to ask a question. So make sure you have your question and comment in and all that.
Yes.
Okay, so you scroll through. You want me to pick them?
Yeah.
Okay.
My nails are too long to be
Her
scrolling
phone's
through things.
got real small. Okay, so I can't say this name, but
Which one?
Namu Seda 2. What do you think is the most important thing while performing?
Make eye contact. Connect with the audience and have fun. I think if you're not having fun, then that's like whack.
Your shows are always fun. I see you perform so often, and I never see you look like you're
Like getting
phoning it
off
in.
this stage.
Yeah, phoning it in.
Yeah.
You always last weekend I was so low key annoyed sort of because you did 6 different numbers in 2 different days, and I thought
Oh, right.
I came on Friday, filmed everything. I thought I was gonna come on Saturday and just kick back and see the same 3 numbers. Nope, 3 entirely different numbers.
Whole different
You
situation.
have to keep working. Okay, Kaylee wants to know what would a tip be for a teen that wants to do drag but is underage and transgender?
Oh. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so
Just a tip.
just a tip. Well, I always say for any drag queen that wants to perform, don't take it so seriously. You got a lot of time to learn it. You can be an old queen, a young queen. Have fun. Do what you want to do. Be the queen that you want to be. There are no rules. It's meant to be cute and whatever. So don't take it so seriously.
Okay. The Morgasm Rush. Thoughts on season 2 Sister Morgan being All Stars 3?
So fucking happy. So excited. I love it so much. That's my bitch. She's repping. She's gonna fucking blow it up.
I like Morgan a lot. For someone that I don't know very well, I really enjoyed the one time I saw her perform in Virginia.
Yeah.
I think she came over here after the show.
She did. She came. I made her come over here. I'm like, we're gonna do some drinks.
But I hung out with her at the show in Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a shopping mall.
Morgan's one of probably her and Juju are my closest friends.
And Juju was just here. You were out of town when Juju was here, right?
Yeah, I was out of town, but I was just with Juju. Actually, Juju just came here to just be on vacation.
Yeah, I saw her. I walked
Yeah.
out of the club and bumped into her.
Just chilling. She was here for Halloween.
But you weren't here.
I was gone.
That sucks.
I was in Mexico City.
Well, that's cool. What is your favorite song to lip sync to?
Oh, that's difficult. That's a hard one because there's many. I think that that's really hard. I do know when I started working here, one of my favorite songs I like to do was Natalia Kill's Wonderland. I don't know why that song connected with me so much, but that's like a pinnacle Tatiana number. I used to do that song every other weekend. Yeah, that was 2000. I started doing that shit in 2013, and I did it for fucking 4 years straight.
Alright.
Also, I'm allowed to curse. That's okay.
Curses.
We're just gonna fuck it up.
Instagram. I'll put it on YouTube and I'll bleep them out.
Work.
Shannon Myraley wants to know, what do you think about while on stage?
I think about, I'm always making sure, what's my next move? Because I'm not a rehearser unless I'm doing choreography. So usually while I'm on stage, I'm like, well, what am I about to do next? Within the next, 10 seconds.
Oh, because I always think your stuff is so, precise and rehearsed and stuff.
Unless I have dancers or something, it's all just kind of on the spot. In the shower sometimes I do, hear a song and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a little bit of this. But whenever I get on stage, it's something completely different.
Oh my God,
it's all
I didn't
freestyling.
know that. I really thought it was very rehearsed and
Oh,
all that.
just faking people out.
Because I've even seen performances of I see performances here, and then I see performances like from another club, and it's similar, but it's interesting to watch on a different stage.
Oh yeah,
have so much
different
room here.
levels, and it's a lot of fun.
I saw you at I was somewhere where the stage was really small. No, I don't know. I don't remember.
I love small stages, by the way. The town is huge. It's like in a fucking arena, so I have to like skip and hop to get everywhere. A small stage, I'm like, I just have to deal with this 4 foot by 4 foot moment.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get out of breath.
Well, town, like, there's, everybody tips so much at town. Like, I've seen other clubs where people don't tip as much, and people always comment on my videos, these queens, all they're doing is collecting money. I'm like, well, if you went to work and people were just handing you money, would you walk past it?
Yeah, that's why I like to...
We're generous here.
Yeah, very. And I like to, like, collect and then have a moment of, like, a dance or something, just so I'm, like, performing for everyone in the back, too. Like,
Tatiana's queen of collecting tips while continuing to perform. Yeah, I notice people are always calling you queen of this and queen of that.
I'm down. I'm very much someone where if I'm working on something I really care about, I don't like to promote it or tell everyone until it's completely done and it's exactly what I want. I've noticed like just keeping my mouth shut is so much better than like telling everyone something's going to be great and it's like when it's going to happen, and then if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, then I feel disappointed, everyone else feels disappointed.
Because a lot of times there are delays in artistic endeavors.
Absolutely.
In the drag world, I don't know.
Oh, totally. But there are good things coming up, and I'm super excited for everyone to see and hear.
What's your craziest story that's ever happened to you on stage? That's from Queen Perez.
On stage, there's been, I think, I've only lost my wig twice.
I have not seen that.
Tonight, actually, I was performing...
Something fell off of you tonight, right?
Nothing... Well, I lost earrings, and that's normal. But in my second number, I was doing Fifth Harmonies, He Like That, in this corset, and my silicone breasts were slipping and sliding and coming out.
I did not even notice.
When I went to grab the chair, I just ripped both boobs out and threw them backstage. So
I noticed your third number or something fall off. It must have been your earrings.
I was wearing these tassel earrings.
Looks a little different.
I lost both. I only got one back, so that's cool. I'll just go home and make some new ones.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drag droppings, as we call them.
Shay the Gay wants to know, hey Tati, I want to know your thoughts on having the most iconic lip sync in history. Like, how does it feel, and what were your emotions at the time? So I assume they mean the one with Alyssa on All Stars 2.
With Alyssa, I can't say that's the most iconic one, but I will say it was super fun, and I was very excited to be able, because on season 2, I was only able to do like 70s mid-tempo disco songs. So I was excited for All Stars because both of the songs that I got to do were like contemporary, like Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, and Rihanna. So I was excited to actually be able to showcase the fact that I can dance, because I really wasn't able to with the musical selection I had before, wasn't able to, feature that. So I was super excited. I was very nervous because I was going up against Alyssa, the dancing queen of like the world. But we tied. We both got to stay. So
well, you got to stay first, though.
She did say my name first, but we ain't gonna say that means anything. She was being friendly.
I thought that's actually one of my favorite lip syncs of all.
Hey.
All Stars 2 is one of my favorite seasons.
That did end up being like, not just because I was on it or anything, but like watching it, because I watched the show like a fan, like everyone else. That was a good season. It was just a lot of like natural drama, lots of talent, awesome costuming, like cool challenges too.
That's cool. What do you think now that you've been on All Stars 2? Now we have All Stars 3 coming up. What are your expectations for that?
I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be crazy because All-Star seasons are always crazy. I love the cast. I think that, I can't wait to see if anyone else is just going to randomly pop up. By the way, it's not going to be me. I see you guys tweeting me like, oh, you're going to be on All-Stars 3. I'm like, nah, son. I'm good.
I know there's a 10th queen. I've already said that on my social media a million times, but I haven't said who it is. But I know who it is.
I've heard things.
I know who it is. I know.
I don't know. I like to keep my... No, it just...
Timed out. We'll do 2 more of these. And then we'll do 2 live if anybody's watching.
Boom.
Horchata says, and I agree, you need to do Bushwig next year. And I agree, I went this year, I had the best time. It was so much fun seeing, because Bushwig is like the festival for drag performers. It's all drag performers in the audience. I went this year, I had an amazing time. It was a lot of work, it was a lot of filming, but it was really fun. So
it sounds like it's fun. I always love seeing the pictures.
I really want you to go next year. Horchata, I'm gonna even fucking...
Keep me in mind. I'm gonna do it.
If you asking her, she said yes right now, so send her the contract. Okay, and the Petty Rusher wants to know, what's your favorite argument that you've been in?
What's my favorite what?
Argument that you've been in.
Argument in life? Because there has been many. On Drag Race. My favorite argument. Well, I will say, All Stars, I got into no arguments, which is amazing.
Why do you think that is? You didn't have anybody annoying?
No one was being For me, I like to mirror people. If you're going to be nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you. If you're going to be a shit ass, I'm going to be the worst person you've ever met. So yeah, in All Stars, everyone was cool. Season 2, I mean, I guess I'd have to say, out of all of the many, probably the wedding dress one, just because it's just a funny visual of all of us wearing white, wearing wedding dresses, and just cursing each other the fuck out. It's hilarious. So I think that's probably my favorite.
Season 2, like I started watching Drag Race season 5, and then I started really reporting on stuff in season 6. So I never really watched season 2 for like a long time. Like even when I started coming to town, I had not seen season 2, and I had it on my DVR, and I went back and watched it, and I was like, oh my god, I love this! Like this season's great. Like you had all the crazy challenges, you had the food challenge, you had all of that, and then I got on Amazon. I got the season 2 Untucked.
Oh, I will say,
crazy. I felt like you were bullied.
2 was a time where we didn't realize that the cameras were there. Like, we knew that they were there, but, like, we weren't thinking about, like, oh, how people are going to take things. We were all very genuine. Like, we were too genuine. And, yeah, everyone just voiced their opinions, and there were a lot of fucking opinions. And but I feel like I held my own for the most. I mean, I made top 4, which I still don't quite understand why, because Homegirl didn't really have that much in the way of costuming, and I only brought like 5 wigs.
You don't understand why I thought you should have won. I always say, like, Lena always says it.
Not season 2.
No, I really feel like you were bullied. I was actually going to make a compilation of every time Raven was so upset about how pretty you were. No, I'm no shade against Raven. I actually like Raven. I don't really know her, but I like her. But I really feel like you were bullied on your season. I felt bad for you when I started watching the Untucked.
Oh, thanks. It was all good.
I guess you've come out okay.
I've come out, yeah, totally. It was a long time ago, and, you know, everyone just, you know, I've grown from it. I don't feel so bad.
So, now, as far as All-Stars 2, do you think that maybe you should have been placed higher in All-Stars 2? Do you think someone pulled the badge on you? A little bit with that shirt blending?
The thing is, it's like, the queens were responsible for sending the other queens home. Respect it, that's how the game is supposed to be played, and I have no hard feelings, honestly. Like, I had a really great time for the 4 episodes that I was there. I was there for the first 2, gone for 2, back for 2, gone for 2. It was fun, and hey, Alaska sent me home twice, and that's cool. She's playing that game correct, and she won, so work, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I always said. I said I can't remember one of the queens, I was like, if I'd have been on, I would have sent Alyssa home. Like, I love Alyssa to death, but you know what?
Yep.
If you're there, you're trying to win, forget all that, like, whoever's the most deserving, so send home the biggest threat. And that's what they did, because you were a threat. So, well, I think, I have this theory that they're just going to keep doing, they're not going to keep doing All-Stars, but every season now, they're going to do 2 episodes of Drag Race. I just made up this theory, so it's not possibly the truth. But I see you being on another season, so these are some of my examples. Maybe, because it's Viacom, VH1, they've got MTV The Challenge, so they're going to have maybe like a grudge where they partner you with somebody that's been a former enemy.
That would be cool, though. I think that there's a lot of different ways that they can make different seasons from, because, like, what are we at now? Like, 120-something queens? If that, more, right?
Right.
So, I mean, there's a lot of queens that don't get to be featured, and I think there's definitely ways of like incorporating everyone into something. So I think that'll be cool.
Okay, so let's say they brought you back to another season. What would you do differently mentally?
I mean, I probably would not do another season, but if I did...
Not for a $100,000, $200,000, $1 million prize?
That's if you win. Clearly I've done it twice now and I haven't, so I doubt that's going to happen. But if I did, I don't think that'd really change anything. I think the reason I'm so happy with All Stars is that I didn't overthink it. I was just true to myself. I learned so much more, so I was able to feature that, and you know, I'm aware of what I'm actually doing now, which helps. Yeah, I think I should probably kind of keep with the same recipe that I used for All Stars too.
So, alright, let me ask you a question here. So we're home at town in DC. This is Tatiana's home club. Y'all always wonder, why do you get to see Tatiana perform so much? Well, I live in the DC area.
Here.
By the way, these people don't know what is it like in DC. You live in Virginia. I live in Maryland.
It's all DC, to be fair.
But would you ever go from Virginia to Maryland? Like, I never go to Virginia. Do you?
I shop at Wheaton all the time.
That's my local
This whole
mall.
entire outfit.
I saw a picture of you on Instagram at Wheaton Mall.
Who took that?
I don't know, some random
creeper.
Some random person.
Yeah, girl, they have my favorite store, Olive Olay. That's where I get all my nice little,
Which one is it?
Olive Olay. It's right by the food court.
I never go down there.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the Vans store, you know, like I'm kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm at the Olive Olay getting all these nice little like.
You gotta hit me up next time you come to Wheaton. We go
Sure.
to the Express.
No, they got the Charlie steak and cheese.
Oh,
That's
good.
my bomb shit. I love Charlie's.
All right.
It's my favorite.
Let me know next time you're coming to Wheaton.
Oh,
Actually,
toast.
it's really good. Do you like chicken? There's a really good Latino chicken place. It's just like a.
Like a Peruvian chicken, like a rotisserie?
Yeah, it's like a 2-second drive from the mall.
I'm down. Yeah, that's usually what I do. Is like if I'm in Maryland, I'm shopping for something.
Yeah, and then if I'm in Virginia, I'm at happy hour with my friends.
Fair.
In Reston, which is probably like 45 minutes from you because Virginia's huge.
Reston, traffic-wise, it could
An
be
hour
like,
and a half.
like 20 minutes, 25. It's the middle of the day, but if it's like rush hour, it's going to take 45.
Yeah, like I didn't even go. You were in. Tatiana recently appeared in the AAA Girls. Is that what it's called?
The show, yeah. The AAA Girls, their tour.
And that was in your neck of the woods, right?
Yes, that was actually that was great because that was a like $3 Uber from my apartment to the show. It's at the State Theater, which is actually like literally 1 block away from where I used to live with my grandparents.
Aww.
I lived with my grandparents when I filmed season 2 because I was a young baby and I was not living alone. But yeah, it was like right down the street from there. It was so cool. That was super fun.
Is it a cool
It's a
venue?
really good. It's a cool venue and it's just a really good show. Like that's a really good tour that they're doing. So entertaining.
For me, coming from Maryland, I could get to Philadelphia faster than I could get there, you know, because of the traffic.
Oh yeah, totally.
So-
No, DC traffic is the worst. Me and my Honda Civic are usually annoyed throughout the day when I have to go from point A to point B.
My little Hyundai Elantra.
I was like, how do I know it's an Elantra?
Because you saw it
Did I win?
when we were at Cobalt. We were leaving Cobalt.
Oh.
See, that's when you live in DC, you go out for like a regular night and a regular weekend, you run into...
You run into a whole bunch of
Boy, Tatiana.
full beard.
No, you didn't have the beard then.
Oh, it's why like I had just come
Monday
home. Yeah, I had just come home from working, so it hadn't grown in yet.
That was the night I had the frozen drink at Cobalt.
Oh, the frozen Red Bull lemonade thing.
I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. It was like... So, alright, so yeah, my question is, what is your favorite thing about being home?
My favorite thing about being home is
Both at your home club and in the home.
home club
Because
is.
you haven't left. You could have moved to LA. You could have been living up the block.
Not that I
in the
don't
corner.
enjoy LA.
You're not allowed to leave DC because it was really...
No. Well, I mean, I love. Well, for one, all my family's here, so I get to see my family. I get to see all my friends. I'm big on that type of stuff, and yeah. So just being home is like sleeping in my own bed. You know what I mean? Just being in my
Having your stuff.
space. Being at my home club, it's like, for one, I get to be with all my drag friends, all my girlfriends. I know the stage, I know everyone, because this has been a family. I've been working here since New Year's of 2011. Yeah, and it's like, the audience is always so good, and...
Your first show was New Year's?
New Year's of 2011 is when I joined the cast.
Was that before season 2? After?
That was after, because we filmed season 2 in the summer of 2009. It aired in January of 2010. So literally like a year after it aired is when I got to join the cast here at town. And I always credit them for everything, because everything that I've learned from drag, like aside from the other drag queens on Drag Race, has been from here.
These girls here are so professional, and they're like so down to earth. They don't have attitude. They don't think that they're, the shit. Like it's a really good
We're
show.
some chill people,
Yeah. So, and you've always been like so cool with me. You've never been like weird, and you've never been like I used to always be like, Tatianna, let's do an interview. She'd be like, nah, like.
No, I'll be like, sure. And then you're like, I don't feel like you're feeling it. We can do it next week. I'm like, okay, let's do that.
The one time, no, I'm talking about like 3 years ago. I'd be like, let's do an interview. And you're like, no, that's okay. Like, you're just like.
I don't remember that. Also, I was probably drunk. I was probably saving you guys from seeing me like, hey, it's Tatianna. How are you doing?
I try to get her when she's really drunk, but this
well, I talk a lot when I'm drunk, so it's probably like the best interview, but I'm probably going to say something offensive at some point, so.
That's what I like. Alright, well, everybody, we're going to pick like 2 people, so let me turn this on. Alright, if you have a question, we're going to do this real fast because I want to end it so she can go see her friends. Anybody have a question, type it in, and I'll
type it in. Ask me sexual questions. I'm just joking.
Somebody asked they said on season 2 you said you were never in a relationship. Are you in a relationship now?
You know what? There's a phone ringing, but I don't know where it's coming from. Season 2, I was never in a relationship. Is it mine?
Yeah.
Work. Still have yet to ever be in a relationship.
Aww.
Tragically single. No, it's fine. I will say I'm creeping up on 30, and I'm just like, ooh, that's an issue. I should probably try to put myself out there a little bit more.
What do you think's keeping you out of relationships?
I don't know. I used to think it was everyone else, but at this point, I'm almost certain it's me. But no, to be fair, like for the last year, I probably had more opportunities to meet guys that are good, relationship material, but I'm just never. If they're home, I'm never home. And if they're on the road, like, I don't want to do a long distance.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the patience for that bullshit. I give it up to anyone that can hold down a long distance relationship, because that's a lot of work. And also, that's not getting laid a lot.
Alright, I'm going to add. You want to pick somebody to add? I'm going to add Kayla, because she's always.
Cool. You do that, because I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't read anything. Put your ear up to it. Oh,
Hello? Hello? What's your question?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I'm sorry for annoying the fuck out of you on Twitter.
She said she's sorry for annoying the fuck out of you on Twitter. For me or Tatianna? I'm not annoyed with anybody.
Oh, yeah.
When anybody pays attention to me on Twitter, I'm delighted. And what's your question?
I'm so fucking pretty. I'm so ugly right now. Okay, so my question is, how do you... I can't even think. How do you get ready for a show?
Try typing it, girl. Can you type and be on the video messaging at the same time? Do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it.
Type it.
I did.
How do you get ready for a show?
How do
you get
I?
ready for a show? That's a good idea.
Oh, okay. My process is I pack my bags. Here we go. I pack my bags. Burn my CD, because town, for some reason, we have all the technology in the world, but we're still going off of burnt CDs. Very 2010. And then hop in the shower, shave my entire body, hairless. And then I take an Uber to the club, sit down at my station, do my face.
You don't bring the Honda Civic in?
No, because I like to drink. Don't drink and drive, guys. And, yeah, then I get ready for the show, and I'm usually like gluing a nail on right when the show's starting, but I'm always the person that goes last in the lineup, so I just chill. Oh, I also have to have sugar-free Red Bull, and it's terrible. Don't start smoking, but I have to have a cigarette before the show, too. Just to calm the nerve. But don't start. It's a terrible thing, and I'm going to quit this year. Hold me to it, guys.
I will hold you to it.
Hold me to it.
Really bad for you, and it's expensive.
It's so bad, but also it keeps my weight down, and I'm sorry about it.
I'm gonna add one more person.
Uno más. And then Mama has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll let you go. Would you ever come to South America? Would you ever come to South Africa? Oh, I want to come to South Africa.
I'd be down.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, she'll come for you, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi.
Also, you are very cute.
She's booking a flight right now.
I'm like, done.
Gig? Who needs a gig?
Stop. I legit just woke up.
We can't really hear you.
Get your ear in there. Yell it into the thing so Deb can hear.
Or you can type it.
Oh yeah, type it
Okay.
in. There we go.
He's straight. Yeah. Kayla says he's straight. You're cute.
Oh, totes. Yeah.
Make sure you
Totally.
comment on one of my things so I can follow you. Yeah, I love South Africa. So you should have her there. She wants to know if she can stay with you though.
Right. No hotels for me.
Alright, hon, do you have a question? That is your question, right?
Oh, that's your question? Yeah, I would totally be down. That sounds exciting. Is that me?
Yeah.
Tati-tative.
The flight's not bad. You can go through Europe and break it up.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have a question for you. Would you meet Tatiana halfway in Europe if you want, like in Holland or something, for a date?
Oh yeah.
He's like, yes.
We're going. Listen, we're going to McDonald's.